So, this time we'll be talking about Tinder swindler. Is the shoe on the other foot, and not enough is being done to bring awareness to men's mental health. So from the UNESCO office, yes, the Jamaica National Commission for UNESCO, brought to you by Cloud9, One Day Zeus, and of course
Line Date JA.
Line Date JA, and that could start. Yeah. So welcome to everybody who is here. Woman King, Kyle Rodney, Shaggy, Sekou, Carolyn, Tamika, and of course Rodney Campbell.
Wanna spend one level, nobody a beat that.
The best penis women have in the world is only 3 inches. No penis bigger than that, they make you that happy.
Well,
Oh, you don't know what it is? You don't know what it is?
Okay.
yeah.
Here's a 3-inch penis.
Yes. No.
Alright, hold on. So Woman King, let me hear from you.
Especially with the black.
Yeah, we don't know. We need to hear from Woman
And it's
King.
not tell woman, and they have a problem when they go
Jamaica,
back to that behavior.
Jamaica, we need to hear from Woman King.
It's
Yeah?
not about what, it's a conversation, you don't
Hey,
get
hey,
any
hey,
input.
don't go on like you're nice to people and thing,
So good hear Woman
Talk
King.
the truth.
Yeah.
I was listening.
Yeah, speak up so we can hear.
Listening. It's going good. So continue.
So, Onana,
Obviously.
you think that the women who got swindled, you think that they were stupid, or you think that they were truly...
So, what's your name? Carlene made very valid points. Exactly the same thing I would have said. The males, the gentleman touch all the nature of the female.
Humanity.
Alright,
Yes.
so hold on now. Rodney said something earlier
And
about
then
his
Rodney
brother.
also.
Yeah.
Rodney said something about
Right.
his brother, and I want everybody to listen.
And the understanding is this.
Yeah. Your brother met a girl, yeah.
The men who say to women, oh, I will give you the world. All some of them all turn around and go on like them even want to suggest, say, yeah, it's like a fatherly thing, or it's a friend thing. Like him have everything can give you, Him never have no girl to give everything before you. So all of a sudden you just appear out of the blue, so
You're
oh my
the one.
God, you're the greatest
You're
one.
the one.
Great. You say him don't want the sex. Oh yeah, man. But yet him give the world. And you sit down there and say to yourself, what a jackpot. Me get everything. Man treat me good. Don't want the sex. Don't even want rub me down. No want. And you not sit down and say to yourself, if him not want that, well, see man, my brother there with woman 2 years. Put her in an apartment, move her from one to the next, to the next, to the next. Buy her car. And she even said to him, so, come over, come. And I said, no man, good. Super. She come home, cupboard full. Him not see her for all 2 weeks, him not show up. I will do it. And she walk and tell everybody, oh, wet Sundays I brag. Oh my God, yeah man, me have this, see the key here. And it took 2 years for him to tell her 11 o'clock one night. So you see that suitcase there? See that ticket there? Miami, I go tonight. When I suitcase. He said, no matter. When she determined now, said, hold on there. She not care that the man said, what you feel like? 2 years now, me I put you up in a place. How will you think?
3.
You think it never come with something? Well, she still insists that she may not go. When she realized that at 12 o'clock the night, and flight is early morning, some 1 o'clock I leave out. At that time she realized that she not gonna have nowhere to live. She not gonna have no clothes. She not gonna have nothing.
Security.
She
She's not
gonna
gonna
be
have the
naked out that
high
street.
side.
No.
She's gonna have the high
And
side.
all know him said to her, where did you think? You think say you buck up on a idiot man.
In Jamaican, right?
He very Jamaican.
Alright,
Well,
Him spend the majority of his life between London and the US. But
white
in,
niggas ain't like
hold
that.
on, but in Barnia, and I can tell you, there is no such thing
As a pretty much.
as a man who sees you. Remember, you know, go upside down, say, I watch your bro, say, You're a good girl. May I make you get your hopes and dreams. Whatever comes to you in life for nothing, maybe some form of common sense will eventually come into your mind that says what it's about.
Amazing.
Sekou my friend. Sekou can look for me tomorrow morning and me say, boy dog, you know say, me I pray that 2022 be my day. And him I say, yeah man, then nothing wrong dog.
You never want that dog. Don't say nothing
Yeah
about it.
man. Then 2 me from me shout. Every week him just stays and send on 100,000. And I say, yo, you're my dog, you know man, I watch the face man. And me I say, so, no, brother, go easy man. No. All when me don't know what go on, all me youth school fee pay. And me I say,
Something wrong.
Sekou what go on? Try know this. Any day Sekou call me and tell me say, you know say Shaggy for dead. And me I say, but dog,
Checking out friend.
where I say man? When him real out and say, all of this, you never complain, brother. Me I tell you say Shaggy need to go. Now, is either Shaggy go. And if you feel say, me I turn back everything, me give him back everything and say, brother, I'm good. How do you feel like? You think you might make me walk? Me half dead.
True.
So everything comes. That's why the word swindle, I do appreciate the word swindle when I believe that people have come to a specific point within reason. This argument about how we appeal to people and how women suddenly vulnerable.
I'm meant to.
Right? No. It's the same thing about people going to church and seeing a man stand up there and say, oh, if him stab somebody in them throat, and everybody sit down there and say, something weird about this and that. But yet them go back next week. 2 years, 3 years after. Can you imagine how the pastor con the people them so wicked? People who are working class people, people who are educated people, within reason. What more do you expect from a reasonable mind and reasonable thinking? It's not a swindle.
Very good, Carlin point.
I don't think it's a swindle.
Well, tell me, you say you disagree. What part of what you say you disagree?
Because
Can I ask
no, they always add some right after. What I actually feel is that as much as you're saying is true, you do have men who want nothing. And to, wait, hold on, to the end where you do have women who they think like how you're thinking or most of us would think, and they say, alright, this is just for your time, and then they whoops the man out and move on to the next man. So you do have women who are strategic that knows how to work through the system and again.
So can I ask a question?
So Carlin, hold on.
Can I ask a question now?
You want to ask a question?
Yeah, man, we should ask. Because here's the thing about it, though. Here's the thing about it. Any, based on what the person has now listened to the conversation here, any rational person here get caught in a situation where somebody's offering us something substantial for free, consistently, we are going to be uncomfortable with it.
That's true.
My question is, why aren't they uncomfortable with it?
And that's what I'm going to speak to.
Okay.
Yeah, because that's the thing. Because apart from the security, Rodney, it is clear that you are very exposed and you are critical thinker. You are treated, when you say somebody is educated, it's not a monolith. We were not all educated the same way. We don't have the same background. So the fact you
Within reason.
Exactly, but
Absolutely.
it is easy for you to say within reason. But what does that mean?
Within reason means
wait,
I would not have put somebody who
No.
exited school at grade 3, at grade 9, and then equated them to somebody who exited school at first year UA.
And some of it's
But even if you have the same, if you go to the same university, have the same degree, you don't have the same background. You have all of these variations. And do not forget things like hormones, brain chemistry. People are different. So before we leap and say they're stupid.
You realize by your evaluation, you have left out the part that says within
whose reason? What
reason.
Is this
Let me tell you what.
imaginary
Let me
line?
tell you what is the imaginary line.
Okay.
Am I to believe that I born and grew a Hannatown, you born and grew a Cherry Garden, she born and grew a Mandeville? 3 different background, 3 different circumstances. I be a gunman in my family, be a Christian in your family, be a mix in your family. The 3 of us walked through the gate of the University of the West Indies. We all qualified to go. We all went. Within reason, it is good enough to say we have a basic capacity of thinking that qualifies us to get to a certain level. I am not now going to compare a third farmer with that mindset.
I wasn't doing that.
So I'm saying
What
within
I'm saying
So
is
you
reason.
the emotional need of
no,
someone
you
can
can't-
sometimes affect
Listen,
their
you-
ability to think
do
logically.
you
No,
know
no,
that?
no,
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 wait, it's true.
Hold on, Roddy, let me say
Yeah,
this.
it's true.
So let me- I think
Use
that
the
is
right
how-
word.
Listen.
Logically.
Yeah,
So
but
hold on,
sweetheart,
circle.
okay, so let's say we
Where
know
we
women
go
are
needs,
emotional. Let's say
trauma,
women are
everything.
emotional means and what we hear and all of that thing, right? And so if you did not grow with a father or a mother or someone who was here to provide for you and you've been, what's if you're a Christian? Wait, let me add in the little mix. What's if you're a Christian? You ask God to send you a nice, clean, good man. And you go
And you
find
pray every day.
and you say, Lord, see him here, this is my wants, as they put it. And you, in your mind, because you've always wanted someone to provide you with security and
As
care.
simple as that.
And they're
And the
love
fact that
bombing
I
you.
come as a
Yes.
real shit man.
As simple
It's
as
swindle
that.
me, swindle you.
That's
Yes.
deception.
So here-
What is swindling?
Alright,
Oh.
we're gonna take the last. We're gonna take the last.
Swindle, I want to inform him. Swindle use deception to deprive
And
someone
he
of
did.
money or possession.
Alright,
And he
so
did. That's
so
what
we're gonna take Saku's. We're gonna take Saku's
Every
point.
day.
That's the first thing I
So where's the
said.
line
Hear me now. We're
Where's
gonna
the
take
line
Saku's point.
of
as the
common
last
sense?
point. Yeah. Where's it? Your confidence?
So
And
Wait,
self
wait,
accountability.
hold on, as well
Yes.
as hold on. So rhetorically, where's the line of common sense? And then secondly, it is repetitive. How much times can somebody borrow money from you and not pay back, and you just keep giving and giving and giving
And then
and
go,
giving?
because I don't know.
You see me?
You
So,
know what emotional being
Me
who
don't
find
say-
who
me
find
don't
the
say-
boys.
Oh my God, Robbie!
How many times will you do for me?
Yeah, but different stuff. A man can give me 120 times and me stay.
No.
Difference.
I told you.
The money
I
different.
told
God,
you.
me
No,
know it.
I told you I'm a multi-millionaire.
That's
My
what I'm
family is a multi-millionaire family. How many times can I come to you for 5 grand, 5 grand, 5 grand before you stop and say,
But
so want to your
but that's
mother?
why scamming
Boy, you know,
works.
she may say,
That's
what
why
your
scamming
father? You
works.
know, say in a prison.
Last point. Last point.
Hey,
Guy.
look,
Let's
gentle,
go on to the next topic.
gentle people. We are here in 2022. Okay? This thing, I dare to say it has been happening for time immemorial. Long time. Right? But you see now, we like to use fancy words like swindle and all that bullshit. Right? Trap. Right? Hold on. So hold on, right? We understand that there are levels to this. We understand that, you can't necessarily be successful or overcoming the challenge without experience, right? If it is that somebody is faced with a situation that they have to make certain decisions for, case in point, this lady now, she have money and she have all of these things, she have what she want, except the idea of partnership and the relationship that she's looking for that society paid for that she's supposed to have, right? You've been nitpicking all the goddamn life. Fucking around and you see good man come to you and you talk about no him too nice, no him too rough, all that bullshit, right? This someone that forward now after him spending time in a film yard and write down fucking template like, oh, some you're gonna deal with them. So I'm not dealing with that man they sent out for chop. It's not toxic, I'll tell you why. Because that very same man I realize say if him did go to tell the truth,
Him get
Nah, you don't.
him
He
get
would
nothing.
be
and mark you, him
He would
still
not.
look the same way.
He wouldn't.
Right?
He would have
His aesthetics still look the same way. And probably just buy a nice little suit or three, right? And put on every other day. And the girl then look on him and say him look clean. Right? That's all he needed.
buy one suit,
Alright.
and if you don't like it, carry it back.
No,
we'll
so to my
exchange
point.
it.
And
you
alright.
walk in and
To my
get-
point, hold on.
Great illusionist.
That is your
Walk in
point,
and
guy.
treat the department.
That thing the way I said a while ago.
That's
That
swindle.
thing the way I said a while ago about the accountability.
The self-accountability.
This is why
Where is it?
everything
That's
that
why
we've
he
been
no
talking
charges
about.
was all the charges were drugs.
there's a
Nothing.
difference.
Nothing.
Sorry.
That is why it's not a
Nothing.
swindle.
There's a difference, you know why? Here's the difference. When you chop somebody, you know, 99.9% of the time when somebody gets chopped, is their greed make them get chopped.
That!
Alright. And that.
You want something.
We're gonna move to the next
It's not
topic.
coming from that's an emotional thing. That's an emotional phenomenon that stands in front, just like greed, just like everything else, right?
That very small quote.
So it's a monkey, it's a monkey.
Greed will imprison us all.
Alright, so hear me now. I think, before I go to the next topic, hear me out. Hear me out. When I watch it, I said to myself, yeah? I said to myself, I'm thinking about it in terms of a gender way. I'm going to say man are thieves. There are men who can be thieves and there are women who can be thieves. However,
Black man wouldn't get away with
hold
that
on,
shit.
hear me now. However,
Tinder swindler and black man.
if he did not present himself, now listen to me, if he did not present himself in a particular way, then those women would not have swiped right. So, on to the next.
Image, that's true.
On to the next.
That's how it starts.
On to the next topic. So, the next topic, hear me now. Last topic. Hear me out.
Last one.
Not enough. Hear me now, man.
Not enough.
Not enough is being done to bring awareness to men's mental health issues.
True.
Agreed.
So we all agree?
Yep.
That's an easy
Tell you what, you want a better
That's
question?
an easy
You
one.
disagree?
Here's a better question. What exists about men that makes anyone want to pay attention to it?
Men are so important and valuable.
Oh shit.
I mean, our penis is
Where?
You guys are leaders, protectors,
Where?
providers, security. Men are very important.
Hold on, you realize that the back of the stadium you there while Barca play, and you have said this, and you really expect the referee to hear you?
You're not a voice. Go in the middle of the street and see it and say it right with a loudspeaker and see them not drive over you out
Men
there.
are important. We know
Sorry,
this.
See woman not drive 50 truck over here and say, what did that girl here?
I can't hear you. I can't hear you.
Before you say anything, why you want to say cool there?
No, as I was saying, what more you want to do for you? As in,
mental health?
mental, in terms of, for men. As
No,
in,
we're grossly insufficient.
If you guys have even a conference, how many men are gonna attend?
Sorry.
No, no.
There are so many conferences for women.
is that because...
They don't keep conferences for men.
So is it...
Corporate Jamaica is
The
full.
question is about awareness, right?
15 of us.
The question is about awareness, right?
Right.
You have crazy campaigns about getting the vaccine. People do it? No.
Okay.
See? Everybody know about mental illness for men and awareness. Everybody's aware of it, but because a man, there's nothing to be. The government can't do nothing more about it.
No, I disagree.
What do you
So,
say?
what I know?
What, you want more ads on TV?
What I know? No, what I know?
What
Let's
you want?
get it done.
Shaggy, more conferences?
What I know, say cool.
Shaggy.
First and foremost. You know what I know? Put fun and joke aside. And
Let's
this
see
is
about
very
some
personal.
important stats.
Now, let's look at something. You know what the average police officer on the road that does patrol operations go through? Let
me respond to that.
Let me finish now. Alright. So, the GSF provides situations where the man them can seek counseling. Now, it's a very, I'm not going to go too deep because it's a very tricky thing. You have to be very careful of what you say. It's about, the whole thing is
You don't forget the concept of the question. The question is there awareness? Isn't everybody aware?
what I know. No,
Is there more? Is
they
should more
can
be done?
do
There should.
much more because here's the thing I am saying to you, or as much as the women get up every day and complain, if you really look at the society, our society is really geared towards women. Well, I know, and the thing about you would not believe it, because simple little things. Whenever a woman dies by the hands of a man in Jamaica, right? Every single one of the blogs out there broadcasting for days.
Yes.
And one of the things that we don't realize is that a lot of men in Jamaica are victims of domestic abuse. Them being able to stab them up, them being able to blind them, them being able to maim them, being able to send them to a prison and kill them. And what I know, but it is not highlighted. You understand me? I said it is not highlighted. you might have a situation where a man kills a woman and everybody highlights he killing her.
Alright, my question.
What I know? But you know what is not highlighted in the story? The amount of attempts that he's made
So here my
to get
question.
help,
Here my rebuttal
assistance,
question.
even where the police is concerned,
They
where
laugh at
society
him.
is
Yeah,
concerned.
they
The
laugh
police
at
and
him.
No, so here my question then. What more can be done that is not being already done?
But you're wrong, Sekou. And when I say you're wrong, understand very carefully what I mean. And maybe I use the wrong word. Because you said what more can be done based on everything that's been done already. And I am putting to you that awareness of which you speak that already exists. I don't know where it exists because
Try to something tomorrow, man.
as far as I
See
know,
corporate
as far as
sponsorship.
I
You're not gonna
know,
get
15 of us on different occasions, whether it's 3 away, 5 away, 9 away, 10 away, what have you, we have gone for almost 3 years into all of the top companies that we see putting empowering women, this and that, you name it, all through the year. And 50% of them say, well, that's not really our focus. 25% of them say, oh, maybe in another budget year. And the rest say, but who gonna come? When all said and done, when men are called upon, whether because of violence, whether because of comments, whether because of what they think is funny, whatever it is, when they speak to mental health, the argument is that your excuse, when you need to go fix up on yourself, him need to give account for you. Now ask me, as woman, to come think about you and wonder about you. Man will look about man will take care of man and put man in check.
That's sad.
Mental health, man up. You talk about the reason why you did lash out at you, you have mental health breakdown. Excuse you, look. Woman alone go through trauma. Woman understand them things. I'm saying that is the messaging that's out there. So when you say what more can be done about the awareness, you know the only awareness of mental health that is out there? People we all know that are mentally challenged.
No. So what's
The man who walk on the road
question
and
is,
everybody see him and said,
what more
Not
can be
enough
done?
is being done.
Not enough is being done.
not enough is being done. Because we don't have no value like that now.
I don't know if.
And I believe
I
that
don't know.
if more was being
I don't-
done,
So
I would know, right?
more ads.
If more was done, I would
Shaggy
probably know.
value more
but-
to
hold on,
me
hold on, hear me out.
than
Better
he value to
relationship.
Hear me
you.
out. So
less
Rodney,
toxic masculinity.
Rodney,
That's based on
Rodney, hear me out.
That's
Carlin
what I try
says,
to tell you.
Carlin says she don't know because she's not seeing it.
Yeah,
That's
that's,
the
that's the
point.
problem. That's
That's
the
the point.
problem. Yeah, that's the problem.
And this is the truth.
The point is, is that what I know, as a police officer,
How could you see?
with what I
How
know,
can I- But on the media, I mean.
So that's what I'm saying. So just more ads make it.
No,
No, that's a point.
Here's, alright, stop a minute. And what I tell us, we don't even think. A police is a primary role, when a primary role is a police officer, is a first responder. Traffic accident, murders, all them something. You understand? We have brethren who work at a particular place, so we have to say, yo, how you do it? And
But
what
I
we-
don't just man
Even-
alone and police.
No, but the point, what I know, more men are seeing that than women. More men are seeing. And I'm going to tell you something. If you look, it's so funny, I'm probably getting in trouble for it. But if you look
the
at,
original point, not getting into
people have ways, police officers have ways of dealing with that stress. All I'm going to say to you is, if you sit at the table and think a lot of things are behaviors that they address to policemen, particular behavior, if you look at the type of work those police do, you would and really look at it and the things that they've seen and that they experience, some of those behavior where you will see, you know, really comes as a coping mechanism for the things that we have to see out there.
There's psychologists out there, true or false? Right?
Yeah,
No,
chaplaincy, right?
No, hold on.
True.
In the JC, there's chaplaincy that help the person.
right? There's
True.
there's
Yeah.
psychologists out there.
Not enough. No.
Yeah.
A lot of companies as well give you benefits to achieve in terms of seeing a psychiatrist.
No.
A lot of them do, but a lot of people
Not a lot.
don't know.
Not a
But
lot.
people do, alright?
People do.
Alright. So people invest in would you agree that people invest in fun more than health?
Yes.
Yes.
Alright.
Pleasure.
So you going to tell me, you know, that if you or your friend or somebody, everybody know about mental illness, you can seek help? Help is there. If you don't want to seek it, that don't mean that
Hold on.
enough
So you
awareness
can't
is
get
You have
enough
to prove
awareness.
Unless
something.
you see
You
my
have to prove
therapist.
something. Hold on. Shaggy said something. And I want to be the person who can say it for him. Or better so.
So you look at
No. Let me disclaimer. This is not what he wanted to say at all.
We don't know.
And me, no. And me I'll say. You say, help is there. Go seek it. As a man involved in security circumstances, as a man involved in corporate Jamaica, as a man involved in media, as a man, and the list goes on. I walk into an office and sit down and explain to my employer, because try know this, I have to explain something to justify why I need 2 weeks off that is not medically listed. And I broke me hand and I back me back down, but no them something good. I have to explain, and I have to start off by saying I'm going through certain things. I don't need to tell you what they are, but right now, we need to go see. And of course, the company has that facility. You know that somewhere in there, when I come back to work, first thing my boss just called me in an office and him said, so, how things, you alright? Yeah man, me good. You think him wrong if you turn around and say that me need a psychologist? The company psychologist where him a pay, you think him wrong if you say me need a psychologist report to tell him say me good? You think 2 weeks from now, when we get pissed off, which me usually do before the day me did come in the office and talk to him, and he not pay that no mind. You think now me get pissed off, the first thing that comes to your mind, you have to go and see.
But that is a toxicity.
No, that is what is called going for help. And I'm
That's what
saying,
people don't want to.
is it better for me?
Question. You
to
know that
not do
help.
it
So you
or
feel
to do
That
it?
help. That help comes at a perceived cost. Because guess what that? It might not be necessarily the view of the organization, but a lot of people are afraid to utilize it because that's what they feel is going to happen. So what I don't know?
The question is there
The
is
boy mad
awareness.
like shut it up.
Awareness is the key thing to the question, and there is awareness.
You know how far we have come
Nothing
from
up.
with mental health?
Exactly.
Yeah, that's just like, which is what I'm going to say.
Forget man.
How
Forget man.
you
Just
perceive the
mental
situation,
health.
how you
know
perceive
far
the
we have come
situation
from?
in terms of visibility, you would have said
I don't
yes.
want,
Right?
you know why you're crazy, brother?
No.
Come out on the veranda, dog.
And this is who I
I better go country to stay with your friends.
No, but hold on. What am I trying to show you?
You don't want your girlfriend meet him, you don't want anybody meet him, you don't want your neighbor.
Can you scroll a gram without seeing
No, hold on. Mama Bridget don't show you about
Hold on, sorry.
what you're talking about is the awareness. You're talking about the awareness in terms of. Hold on a second.
We're not saying that mentally.
Influencers now will talk about it. Young
That's what
influencers
I'm
might
saying
talk
to you.
about their mental health issues.
They talk about it the
Awareness-
same way they talk about
awareness-
GPS bills.
awareness
It's just
is there.
something to talk about.
Can I ask a question?
That's all it is.
I understand the
Can I ask a
question.
simple
Hold on,
question?
bro.
Hold on, can I ask a question?
Yeah.
May I have bonus?
Yeah.
Cool. You know I'm going through serious depression.
I-
No, what I know. Do you? You don't know that.
No.
Because guess what now? Most time people see me miserable, my eyes are run joke and right. I find serious.
Alright, so pause right there. So hold on.
Let him talk.
You know, didn't go through depression. However, the question is, do you not know that there is somewhere you can go to seek help for your depression? Which would be awareness, true or false. So everybody here
So
know that
what I
awareness
know,
exists.
what I know.
How you deal with it
so
is
the
a
question-
different question.
so
So
here's
the
the
question
question.
is,
I can't
Can
pay
you-
you $75,000 for the next
no, it's a
6 weeks.
no, it's a
ago.
better. So no, it's
So
a better.
before I
you
go
say-
to you, me sit down with Shaggy over
What I
two hours,
know,
and go home
What I know?
and
What I
feel
know?
a little better
What I know?
and tomorrow is another
But
day.
when-
What I know?
when-
What I
when-
know?
from the
What
question-
I know?
Shaggy. Oh, it's nice.
You bring a very valuable point, right? Why does someone, a person normally goes to seek a shrink, Because shrink has the ability to give the person the skill sets they need.
I think
What I don't know?
But continue.
The person is that the shrink has a skill set to teach a person a skill set to deal with whatever issues that they're having, right? So I know say I go with this and I can talk to that person and I can feel better. Everybody that has ever committed suicide knew there was somewhere that they could go and talk to somebody. But guess what? It's in our room by yourself and you're surrounded by people. So it doesn't matter what I know, I tell my brother. So you have awareness, you know. You have things that are advertised and crap. What I know, but it can reach and the proper awareness and what you need. Things that you
Let me flip it.
Accessibility.
No, let me flip it.
Thank you.
Would you say,
Don't worry,
no,
let me
let me flip it. Would you say there's a shortage on HIV awareness?
No.
Enough man now wear boots, no?
Nope.
Alright, so therefore, awareness is not an issue. The question is
like intervention
I
in
cannot
more
allow
programs.
you to use that particular reference.
Why not?
In to juxtapose beside mental awareness.
No. Here the
HIV awareness has been going on for 20 years.
Yeah, but what he's saying is
Mental health just that.
what he said is the fact that there's so much
It
information
took
on
20
HIV.
years, sorry,
and him still
not
don't
20.
use
More.
It took 35 years of HIV
No.
awareness for somebody to say,
Alright, maybe I'm being too
No.
practical to the question, but the question is, can you do more to raise awareness? And I'm saying that awareness is here.
So
If you
so-
don't,
so-
if
so-
you
so-
don't use
I think you need more
awareness,
intervention.
Alright, what I know?
better say,
yes.
So what I know?
awareness
What I know?
is
What I
there.
know? So let me ask you a
In
question.
school,
Ask you a
everywhere.
question.
But
What I know? That's a simple question. You have the bag of awareness. All these people know about it. I want to get this and another get it, you know. So it doesn't matter if everybody knows the availability of it. Because here's the thing. The JCF, what I know?
That is what you say.
That's why I asked you. Said there is so
Everybody
there's
know,
ministries.
but nobody can.
There's
I think
everything.
that's afford to.
Even
And everybody
How
can
much-
afford
how much
to
time is
that?
so hold
Fear
on.
of Yeah.
The question is, you know,
The question is awareness, but
No, the question is not awareness. The question is,
Can you do more?
is enough being done?
Alright,
And we're
so
saying
I
no.
said to you the second, I
Alright.
can't afford
Mindset
to
is a
pay
thing, some
you
people feel as if it's not gonna help.
$75,000.
Yes, however,
which is
As a
however,
mindset,
that is
So here I must go. It's up you, you're sending
No, what I'm saying
go
is-
around and when they're able to
No.
I mean, a whole heap of people who
friends.
are not like me,
So-
who
so
just
you
have
are-
various issues.
Granted, everybody don't have good friends. But
200 man round
hold
there.
on, granted, everybody don't have
God.
good friends, right? However, you just said when you can't afford the 75,000, what are you going to do? You're going to link Shaggy. However, you
Or go to when they label.
Hold on, you put it like this then. Shaggy is not licensed. However, when you and Shaggy sit down and you come and realize that two have a water bucket here, so and you can sit down and reason, by the end of the day, you will feel better. However, awareness,
necessarily.
no, hold on, not necessarily. However, awareness makes you know that you are able to, you need to talk to somebody.
That's not awareness.
Shaggy.
That's not awareness of mental health. Sekou. That's really what we call by nature almost animal communication. The same way Muda did win a big money and me call Shaggy first and we sit down have a drink. And the same way
No, it's because you're not aware of what you need
it's
to
the
do.
same way
When you
if me
bring a
sad,
portion of
me
money.
might not tell him because he's not the same kind of person me can tell me joy that me can tell me low point.
Yeah.
But then me call you. It's not because of some awareness of mental health. It's communication. Look at dogs when them walk around if you want or almost any animal. Everybody happy, everybody run together. Everybody start going go over there. So there's one specific animal when you want to go over there and sit down and stay. So I say, I'm saying the truth is, as a society, the awareness of which we speak for men, the society we live in does not believe that men have a mental health problem. You know what they say?
No,
the society says men have anger issues. Men don't know how to deal with their emotions. Men this, men that, men the other. No, hold on.
However,
but in the
some men don't want to
end,
hear
mental
mental
health is not
Which some men don't like
something
to
the
hear.
society sits and says about men. The only time mental health come up is when somebody in the family sit down and say, you know, say, Jerry not so. Yeah. And that's because Jerry sit on a daytime and stays up. And
how many men committed suicide?
Jerry the one side.
Alright, so
That's mentally that.
so-
That's
weird.
Sorry.
Well, I know-
One simple
well, I know,
response.
Shaggy.
More- alright.
we have to cut it.
Alright, cool.
So we understand that there is a lot more need to be done
Yes.
in terms of males' mental health issues. There's no question about it.
How
Yes.
can it be dealt with?
Now, the reality is,
Who
in
will spend
future
the money?
episodes,
Okay.
right? In future episodes, the things that we would have talked about in this exclusive table talk series, we want to break them down. We want to bring in the experts. We want to bring in the layman, and we're gonna find solutions. Yeah. So from us here at Aldon About Everything, see you next time on the exclusive table talk series. Let's go.